right, it's time for a challenge. How many books can you stack on your head before they fall?
Okay, here goes the book stacking challenge. I don't know how far I'm gonna get with this, but here I go. I sort of didn't plan for having more books in reach because I know they're gonna, woo! Okay, so we got 7. I don't know how that'll stack up. Get it? Stack up. Anyway, I couldn't help myself. Okay.
Okay, book stacking challenge. I'm gonna start with our books because I have them right here, but I gotta say they're all pretty fat, so I don't know how far I'm gonna get with this. So actually, let me get some more here on my lap just in case I need tons. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. I'll start with Kaela's. Oh gosh. This is already difficult. Oh man. I feel like you gotta kind of, wow, this is not easy. Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay, there's 3. Can I cheat and just do like a couple at a time? Wait a minute. I gotta get more books in my lap so I can access them. Gosh. Guys, this is so hard. I was not cut out to be a princess at all. I think 5 is my max, although if I had soft covers, they might have had a little bit more of a give. So maybe I'll just, okay, I'm really competitive, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna put a few soft covers on my head and see if it feels better. Oh, it does. Look. Okay, Noah, there's no way.
Cory, I think you win for page count. I had 7, but 2 of them were really small and short, and 1 of them was a paperback. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna crown you overall page count winner.
Okay, so after watching, I'm like, let's do soft covers, okay? So here's 2. I've never done this before. I've had students do a book relay before, and that was fun. Okay, there's 3. Come on, Captain America, I'm channeling my hero. This is really difficult to grab the next ones. Ah! Okay, I got 4. Like how I was super ambitious and was like, oh, I'm gonna grab all the books to stack on my head. 4.
Let's see. My hair is in the way. I feel like it would be easier if you just like put all 4 in your hands and then put it up. Oh no, I need more. I can't reach. Can't get them.
I'll get one for you.
Are you allowed to touch them? I don't know, is that cheating? Okay, I think that's gonna be my max.
Kaela, you're very gracious, but you are definitely the winner with 7. And also, I also was ambitious and had this whole stack of books here that I thought I was gonna put on my head, and it was wishful thinking.
Okay, fortune telling time. Grab a book, turn to page 97, and the first sentence will describe your 2021. Let us know what you got. Okay, so I grabbed Something to Say, and on page 97, it actually really works out well. The first sentence says, I tell myself it's no big deal.
I grabbed A Place to Hang the Moon by Kate Albus, so let's check it out. Let's see. Alfie was incredulous. You never saw The Wizard of Oz? So, I don't know how that stacks up for 2021. I've definitely seen The Wizard of Oz, but I like how it ties in with The Hedgehog of Oz. So, maybe that it's just a fun little synchronous thing.
Okay, so I chose a book that's a little happier. I don't know, it has ice cream. I haven't read it, but I've read the other two because I want a happy year. And unfortunately, I got It Seems Like a Bad Omen to Be Leaving on the 13th, but here I am.
Well, I think, Alexis, you're just going to have to avoid traveling on the 13th for all of 2021.
All right, 97. Let's see if this is any better from iCosmo. Soon it's the coldest day of the year so far. And Mom suggests, as Max and Uncle Reggie are bundling up before we head to the dog club, that I might need a sweater. I usually do need a sweater where I live. I live in central New York, in the snowiest city in the United States. So yeah, that works.
If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be?
That's a really hard question, actually, because I don't currently have any pets, and I'm sort of relieved not to have the responsibility of them, even though I love them. But I do have a dream of having goats at some point. I think goats are really interesting and endearing and clever creatures, and I like being around them. So I guess if the circumstances were right, I would have a goat farm. And I'm also extremely envious of Cory's location next to an animal rescue farm. I remember seeing, Cory, that you have alpacas out your window. And the idea of living next to somebody else's alpacas that would be fantastic. That would be a huge selling point on a house if it came with a neighbor's bunch of alpacas I could look at.
Yes, I do live next to an animal rescue farm, which is why I get zero work done these days. And I love it. And I just looked outside to see if any of the animals were in the yard, but they're not today. Otherwise, I would have shown you. But there are alpacas. And before they fixed the fence, their one alpaca, Jackson, used to escape into my yard every single day and eat my grass. But they also have horses and donkeys and goats. And they have a camel, which is my favorite animal over there. But if I could choose any animal as a pet, I came up with 3 because I really couldn't choose. So I adore horses. So I would love my own horse. And I'm so glad I get to peek at them out my window every single day. The second animal I think I would like is actually a liger, which I didn't actually know was a real animal until recently. But if you've ever seen pictures of those, they are amazing. And then the third animal, which might actually be my favorite because they are just so cute and you just want to pick them up and hug them. They look like a stuffed animal, is a wombat. Oh my gosh, you guys, wombats are so cute.
Fun fact, wombats have cube-shaped poop.
I did read that and I had forgotten, so thank you for reminding me of that fun fact. Also, I'm super proud that this group of middle grade loving writers brought poop into the conversation, because how can you not? It's the funniest.
I find wombats fascinating, and now I want to read about other Australian species and their poop, because I'm sure it's definitely more weird but true facts down there about that.
Yes, poop is funny.
Well, thank you, you two. I'm so glad we got to do this. It was a lot of fun. I loved all the book club. I love where this went with the bookshelves, and thank you. And I can't wait to read Hedgehog of Oz. I am buying it right now. And then, Kaela, I can't wait to read your new book, or your next book about bees, because that's adorable. And I think we need books about bees because they're hurting. So thank you, and I hope you had fun. This episode will air next Sunday, and we'll tag you and everything on Twitter, and if you'll help us spread the word, that would be great. I saw that Cory said you'll give away a copy of Hedgehog, which is awesome. Thank you. And Kaela, I don't know if you wanted to give anything away. You're not obligated to. We usually have something attached on our Twitter to kind of promote you. And so let me know.
And thank you so much for having me on. I absolutely love chatting with you both, Alexis and Tiffany, and also with Cory. This has been a really lovely morning, and I feel like I am so inspired to go find more books to add to my ever-growing to-be-read pile. And also it was just lovely sharing my shelves and seeing your shelves, and this was just fantastic. So thank you so much for all that you do for authors and for kids and readers. It is much appreciated. Thank you.
This was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me. I enjoyed this thoroughly, talking about everything from Babysitter's Club to middle school pictures and showing you my bookshelves. You're invited anytime to come peruse my shelves, and if you want to borrow a book, come on over, or if you want to see a camel out my window, you're invited, all of you. Thanks so much for having me, and happy reading.
Yay, such a wonderful morning with Booklit friends. We, just loved seeing your shelves and talking with you, and we love your books, so appreciate you.